Guys, Kimmy here back in the video. Today's video is what if Dawn was in World Tour. So this idea was by Galaxy-Life-QL4CR, and let's begin. So I asked Galaxy in the comments. He said he wanted Team Christopher Dawn or Team Amazon, but I decided to ask the rest of you guys for, would you like Dawn be on Team Chris, Team Amazon? And a whopping 87 of you said that she'd be on Team Amazon. Now I will make a part 2 of that video where she will be on Team Chris. Really a part 2 to Dawn being World Tour as well, where she goes on Team Chris, which I think will be interesting with Alejandro. But she'll be on Team Amazon. So who does she replace? The person that moves up is Cody. The reason why is Cody was the first one to arrive. And I think Dawn would likely travel somewhere around here. I think she might be with Izzy. Because I can see Dawn maybe traveling with Izzy. She probably arrives around the same time Heather and Cody does, maybe. So Dawn is here. Episode 1, Duncan will quit no matter what. Episode 2, I think Dawn would be kind of cool. She could read Heather's aura, so she knows Heather's evil, which is interesting because we never have a character like that in World Tour, which really would annoy Alejandro, because Alejandro, obviously he's going to see Dawn as a massive threat. Episode 2, I think Zeke will still use the stick. Izzy gets the common noises. Sierra and Cody will not swap teams because they're on the same team now. So Ezekiel would get sent home. Episode 3 is where Harold goes. So this is the Japan episode. Pinball Challenge, Alejandro, DJ. I think Dawn would do it. Then the commercial. So Heather, Courtney, Gwen all falling out. Leaving Lashawna, Harold, Lindsay and Bridget. Harold is eventually leaving Dawn and Izzy. I think would be a disaster, which means after this challenge, Cody and Sarah will rest the rest of the team, so Alejandro could just have a better monster idea with them on the team. I think with Dawn and Izzy, it wouldn't turn out very well, the commercial. Like, it doesn't strike me as the fact that Dawn would have a commercial idea similar to Cody. So I think here, Dawn is getting, Izzy losing the challenge. And while I do think Dawn might freak out maybe Gwen or Courtney, it doesn't really matter because I think everyone's going to roll Heather. She's got the biggest target on the back. And I think there's no person on this team with a bigger target on the back than Heather. I do think Dawn would try to tell people about Alejandro's evil aura, which I think will be interesting. I don't think anyone's going to believe her though, because they'll think that she's strange. So Noah's going to make some moves. And I think Noah's going to actually believe her. I think Noah's going to pick up on Dawn. He's going to realise she's a lot smarter than she seems. I think Noah's going to believe her. Episode 4 is the Yukon. So Courtney would still pull Tyler and DJ. So Alejandro would still flirt with Bridget. She gets stuck to a pole. Dawn wouldn't change that. So Bridget would still get stuck to a pole. Episode 5 is Bride Babies, so this is the meat grinder. This is the meat grinder. So, because there's no Heather here for the camera swap, Team Chris wins this challenge because Dawn wouldn't do the camera swap. But I just realised who's name makes no elimination. Episode 6 is an aftermath. Episode 7 stops after Revolution. So Team Chris are definitely coming first. Team Amazon, Team Victory, probably Team Amazon comes second place. And third Team Victory. So LaShawn and Harold, Izzy and Courtney, Alejandro, Sierra, and Noah. So Alejandro can't fit with Lashana because Harold's here. So Lashana's just regular Lashana. And Sierra's full power and comes out when Cody's in danger. But Cody's just spectating. And Izzy and Courtney are crazy strong. No one's beating them. I think Harold's losing it, but I think Lashana could beat Sierra. Alejandro wouldn't get distracted, but I probably think Izzy or Courtney might be able to beat him. So I think Team Chris are losing this challenge. So Alejandro has an Tyler. Cody would tell Noah and Owen to vote Sierra with him because she's been a bit of a creep all around and he's found annoying. So Alejandro gets Cody loyalty and votes Sierra. Noah and Owen want vote for Sierra because Noah's not as suspicious about Alejandro yet, so I think Sierra is going home. Episode 8 is the Amazon race. So Alejandro, Noah would have the EpiPen. So Tiana's going left to right. Because I think the remembers Tyler. I think it was left. Tyler, Team Christopher. When they lose. Luckily, it's a non-elimination. Episode 9, Can't Help Falling in Love. Okay. So everyone would make their statue pieces. Dawn would be alright at this. DJ was still off in the episode. DJ was still off the entire episode. By himself. Destroys the team statue, and because there's 3 of them, they get mad and vote him off. So DJ is eliminated. DJ is out. Episode 10, New Kids on the Block. Everyone has a team, so there's no motor this time. Courtney won't stop because they think they see Duncan. Lashana and Harold. I'm not sure, probably Tiana's will still lose, but Alejandro is really threatened by Dawn at this point. He wants to get rid of her. Episode 11, Jamaica's. Izzy was so dramatic the plane while it was crashing. And Owen gets sent to Fermi and Gwen, being electrocuted by the eels. Alejandro, being a smart guy, realizes Courtney and Dawn are on their own. And Dawn's a person he's threatened by. So Alejandro sees this as a good opportunity for them to lose. So Alejandro's plan is to punch the track like he does DJ originally, by punching the track they come before them against Team Amazon to lose. And which sends Courtney and Dawn flying. So we get Owen and Gwen back. But there's one small difference I'm going to make here, which is when DJ lost on Team Victory, Izzy wasn't a teammate of ours, so he got involved with Izzy. But because Courtney, Gwen, and Dawn were Izzy's teammate, I think they could say blah blah blah. I think they could legal mumbo jumbo their way out of the situation just so the team disbanded for a bit longer. So I think Izzy's is out. It's a single elimination this time. Episode 12 is an aftermath. Episode 13, this is where Duncan comes back. Obviously, I feel like on the plane, Dawn would sympathise with Ezekiel when he was feral. So knowing Owen find Jack the Ripper, Alejandro gets caught at the start. He's fucking around. Harold has some knowledge in London, but I don't see anyone else in this team being that good here. Courtney and Gwen find Duncan. So, does Duncan get brought onto Team Chris? Usually comes second place. Team Amazon come. So I don't agree with how this ends at all. Originally, Team Amazon win by bringing out Duncan and Team Chris lose by bringing out Jack the Ripper. Dawn hasn't really changed that much. I think here, Duncan's second prize. Sean and Harold just fell off Lindsay. Episode 14, Grace's Pieces. So Gwen and Duncan still kiss. Tyler witnesses. The ball challenge, it's Harold, Duncan, and Gwen. The fighting challenge, it would be Lashana, Courtney, Owen. So Gwen still wins the first part. Courtney would win the second part. So Team Amazon are safe. The Hills competition, Dawn would do it. And Alejandro, Harold, Alejandro has to show off though because Alejandro's very full of himself, saying that I don't think Sev is very soon. I think he'll go ultimately flying, ultimately crashing into the hills and causing the tie. So Dawn and Courtney and Gwen are definitely winning. They're definitely safe. So it's Harold and Cody. And we know that Cody's really good in this challenge originally, so I don't think, because Cody was really good in this challenge originally, and Harold's not that good here, but when he hears about the kiss with Tyler, he wants to save Gwen. So he wants to please get rid of Duncan. So, they vote for Duncan. Chris keeps his non-elimination to save Duncan. Episode 15. So Owen still has capture 51. Courtney still throws the challenge. LaShawn and Harold. Alejandro Tyler attack with the aliens again. Duncan makes that deal with Alejandro and getting the alien off, which ultimately sends Alejandro flying the control panel, which this is Owen. Courtney trying to convince Dawn, and Gwen's kind of convinced Dawn to vote the other off. They're carrying that portal. Courtney Starkstay wins it for her team. Noah's carrying the alien box as Tyler and Duncan actually. So Tyler still messes up. Duncan and Alejandro carrying Owen. Cody clones himself again. So him and Noah's just running away. They've even got Sierra to destroy the clone. Even if Tyler messes up, Noah and Cody has the clone, which LaShawn and Harold have nothing, so they just lose. So in the LaShawn and Harold tie, I think Harold's losing that tie. Episode 16, Spinning Hang Dog. Owen takes around his emu. Courtney still throws. Shaving sheep. Courtney still loses it. Duncan wouldn't throw the dingo at Cody because they're on the same team. So LaShawna and Team Chris win. So Courtney and Gwen vote for each other. Now who would Dawn vote for? Here, Dawn was not a big fan. I'm basing the people off that in Revenge of the Down, she wasn't a big fan of Scott throwing challenges. I think Dawn would not have that with Courtney because she was really mad when Scott was throwing challenges. So I think Courtney is actually eliminated here. If Dawn was in World Tour. Episode 17. Okay. So this is the race to make the boat. So Noah in it together. Owen's not team captain because he's not the odd one out. Just to be nice, Alejandro make Tyler captain. So Duncan and Tyler work together. They're working together, these three. Cody doesn't like Duncan. LaShawna, I probably think Alejandro would sabotage LaShawna here. Or Gwen and Dawn. So I think out of these three, Team Chris don't turn around to Owen is team captain. Because I don't think Tyler would be team captain. Duncan is trying to get Owen on the slide. So he gets Noah, which I think Alejandro wants to get rid of Noah. But they don't have the numbers to get rid of each other yet, so they work together. So I think Team Chris, it's a race. I think these three are getting to the end because Noah's smart enough to make sure Owen doesn't turn back to fight. Between Gwen, Dawn, and LaShawna, I think LaShawna gets eliminated here, as I think Alejandro would sabotage her, as she's a one-person team. So I think LaShawna would be out. Bye-bye team victory. But it could have gone either way as a result. That's also worth noting, I've had to eliminate someone in this episode, which wasn't the case originally, but this is where we were going to get rid of that extra person in Jamaica. Episode 18, Blaney rejoins. So this is the merge. I somehow always have Team Chris getting quite far, so Dawn made it merge. So we have an extra person because obviously there's an extra person here. So I'm thinking that Blaney just doesn't compete because she's a new contestant. So we need to spin a wheel for who gets in what pairs. Okay, so I'll spin a wheel to decide who's in what pairs. I just forgot about the bear, so basically the person left over will end up getting the bear. I think it's the fairest way around the episode. So Tyler On the roulette wheels, you'll see that I actually, when I was spinning the gears, forgot to... the wheel just froze. I basically forgot to put Blaney in, so... Because obviously there's the bear. So Cody, Duncan and Owen, who get the bear. So Duncan... Oh no, is it? Yeah, Duncan. Okay, Duncan. Cody and Duncan, and Owen gets the bear. So I'm thinking that at this point, Dawn and Alejandro have a rivalry, obviously. I think Noah is probably with Dawn at this point. They're probably working together. So who falls? Well, Owen's not going to carry a bear. Everyone would qualify for the first round. So Owen can't carry a bear, so I think he's falling. Alejandro makes a good point in the original timeline, but I'm considering if he would throw the challenge because Dawn, he's got Tyler and Blaney, and he's got Duncan. So I still think he probably throws. Tyler and Dawn definitely falling because I think Tyler can carry Dawn. Noah and Gwen. Noah's falling, he's not going to be able to carry Gwen. Which leaves Duncan and Cody. Now Duncan would carry Cody to the end, but I think he would win immunity. So, Blaney would put out Owen's the fan favourite, but Alejandro sees Dawn as a threat. So I think he wants to get rid of Dawn, but would have to get rid of Owen because of the popularity. But next time he goes to elimination, I think Dawn's his next candidate. But you could disagree with that and say Dawn's out there, which is fair enough. So Owen's still out. Episode 20 is Chinese Fake Out. So everyone qualifies for the eating portion. Blaney's still cheating. Alejandro will be out first now because he's not allowed to cheat for now. The food's disgusting. Tyler's Marquette Tennessee chance he would fail. Cody would eat the donkey. Dawn, we don't see her eating challenge. I don't think Dawn would do well here. Blaney's got out for cheating. Duncan and Noah wrote eating challenges. Noah, he's now, I think Gwen wins immunity because she drank out of a toilet in season 1. Duncan would be out here, so I think Gwen wins immunity. But Alejandro thinks, would he rather get rid of Duncan here? I don't think he gets rid of Duncan yet, because he sees Dawn as a bigger threat. So Noah and Dawn working together. Blaney's... Alejandro convinced Blaney. So I think Alejandro, Duncan, and Blaney vote for Dawn. Noah, Cody, Gwen vote for Blaney. So Dawn and Blaney are both out. Now you're probably thinking, why is he not getting rid of Noah? Because Alejandro would see Dawn's auras and her gifts. And normally I don't think most people would see it. I don't think most people would see that Dawn's a threat. But Alejandro knows if this keeps carrying on, Dawn's going to reveal everything and he's not going to be able to win challenges. So I think Dawn has to go here. So Dawn would have came 7th/8th place, which is pretty cool. Episode 21 is where we have African Lion Safari. Now Alejandro's plan is to trip Duncan while he's not paying full attention in Thornbush tells him to wash under Ezekiel. So, would he use Duncan as bait here? Noah's not falling for that trap, so Noah's not obviously bait. I feel like he probably would use Tyler for this. But I think he would still use Duncan. He's threatened by Noah at this point. But Alejandro thinks Tyler's more loyal, so Duncan, he would try to convince everyone to vote off Tyler. Because he's Alejandro's last die. So Cody votes Tyler, Duncan votes Tyler, Gwen votes Tyler. Noah's cool with that, he votes Tyler, so I think Tyler is gone here, which is a shame. Tyler's one of my favorite characters, so Alejandro wins immunity. So episode 22 is Raf Fui. So to even the numbers, we're going to make this an elimination. So Alejandro, he races to the top, he gets crossbows, like originally that's not true and faithful. He has to be that more careful, because obviously knowing that he can obviously manipulate right now. And Alejandro wins. So Alejandro wins immunity. So Alejandro will convince Cody to vote for Duncan. And Noah, he would vote for Duncan. He's the biggest threat outside Alejandro. Gwen and Duncan vote for Noah. Alejandro's a swing vote between these two. I think he tells them he would actually vote, and him and Noah make a temporary truce. Because he realizes if this keeps carrying on, Duncan and Gwen are together as finalists, so they're more threatening. So I think here, Duncan gets voted off. Episode 23 is Drumheller. So, Alejandro can make a realist dinosaur, Gwen's quite autistic, Cody makes his donkey, Noah does that what Alejandro does. So, what happens here is Alejandro wins the first boss. Alejandro finds a barrel very early on, but then gets trapped by Heather. Now that Heather's not there, I think with equipment, Alejandro would just do the challenge fast and actually win the challenge. So Alejandro wins. So Noah's voting for Cody, for Gwen. Gwen and Cody vote for Noah. And Alejandro tells Noah he'll vote for Gwen. And this wasn't his idea. No, he's going to vote for one of them. But I probably think Noah's out here. I don't see Noah surviving this elimination. So Noah came 4th in World Tour. Episode 24 is Hawaii still. So obviously the helpers. Duncan's Alejandro's helper. Probably Heather. I could say Heather. Where's Heather? Heather could be Alejandro's helper. And for Cody, I think Dawn will do it. But Alejandro's help's not winning is the point. So episode 25 is the race to Hawaii. So Cody won't give up now because he's not facing Alejandro and Heather. So if anything, him and Gwen would actually work together. Alejandro uses the train carts by disconnecting them. And Cody can't make our airplane parts because there's no broken out planes to make it with. So I'm thinking that Chris will just fly the plane. So they race to the end. Alejandro does get there the most first, like he does originally. It's not too unfaithful. So Alejandro will race to the end by himself. He disconnects the cart. Alejandro knows he has to be that more careful and travel a lot faster because Gwen and Cody obviously would choose each other if they get to the end. So Alejandro gets to the end on the boats. Gwen and Cody, they get to the boats. Cody probably lands on a landmine, so I'm going to say 3rd place. I'm going to say it's Gwen. I think Gwen probably would lose here. So they each get winning endings. Cody's a finalist in the season. So Alejandro picks Tyler. And Heather. I think he picked Heather here. Cody picks Gwen. And Owen. So basically they have to make their statue pieces. Alejandro's helpers do it a bit faster. The cage falls and they each get winning depending on what way depending on the helpers. So Alejandro's winning ending, he breaks out the balls and he races to the top, throws his mannequin. In Cody's ending, Owen obviously has to eat the balls. And obviously Cody throws his mannequin. So guys watching this elimination, I think season would have gone if Dawn was in Total Drama World Tour. So I will make a part 2 of this video, and yeah, as a result. Peace, farewell.